Beautiful namaste. Welcome to today's practice. We're going to play in the region of a deep heart opener, which this practice will culminate in a pose called Ustrasana, camel pose. Now, something to consider is that the play of opening your heart, we can push and we can pull and we can bend and we can twist our way into heart openers, or we can simply be willing to open the heart. So we're going to work with the region of the feet because the yogis say that the feet are the motor organ of the will. The hands are the motor organ of the heart. And as we move into this very, very deep back bend, remember that your back bend won't look like my back bend necessarily. Your life doesn't look like my life, etc., etc. The willingness is an internal alignment to go to that place where it feels edgy and interesting, a useful learning growth edge. That is the play of our practice today. All right, meeting at the center of our mat. Let's just get a little warm up here, feet about hip width apart. Inhale, reach arms out and up and over your head. Stretch up right, stretch up left. Like wiggle and wobble a little bit. We have some lawnmowers meeting us on the grassy knoll this morning. Maybe come up on the tippy toes of one foot and the other. Back to center, inhale, exhale, little wristy twirls all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Shake out your arms, shake out your left leg, shake out your right leg, come back to center. Let's do a little windmill twisting right and left. Now there's many places you could be feeling into these windmills. The house request is to begin to notice what this feels like in your feet, like the subtle information into your feet. And maybe ever so tenderly allowing one heel to lift and then the other as you twist in the opposite direction. Feel your crown of your head and your heart soaring to the sky as the shoulder blades melt down and the tailbone drops. Nice long line. Okie dokie, slow it down. Find center your feet, toe, heel in a little bit, feet underneath your hips. Glide the hands down halfway onto the quadriceps, the thighs, a little cat-cow here supported by your own hands on your own strong legs. Inhale, heart lifts, tailbone lifts. Exhale, and you round. Little bit of lift on the inhale, little bit of round on the exhale. 2 more. Breathing deeply in, exhaling deeply out. 1 more, gliding the spine open in the front, gliding the spine open in the back. Next time you round, continue that journey. Walk the hands down, the legs dive in. Uttanasana, dangling forward fold. Shake your head out. Plant the hands on the earth, bend your knees, rock the weight a little bit more forward into the toes, feel the toes. Rock it back, lift the toes, feel the heels. Just get into the feet a little bit, rocking forward, rocking back. This in and itself is a balance pose here. Come back to center, bend your knees, dive in deeply for a Malasana variation. Now, for many of us, the heels will come up off the earth. Maybe slide something underneath your heels. Eventually the heels make their way down onto the earth so you feel your whole foot onto the earth, the whole back of the heart stretching open. Reach the arms out in front of you, spread the fingers nice and wide. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then from here, we'll make our way to our toes, to a toe stand. So come up onto the toes, knees will guide forward. I need a balance challenge here. Maybe the hands find their way to the heart. That usually, with prayers at the heart, centers me. Breathe. Deepening the stretch in the feet. Drop the knees down onto the earth. Now sit down onto your heels. Bring the weight into the toes and maybe reach back with your hands and lovingly turn each of the 5 toes on each of your 2 feet forward. Breathing here. And then glide forward up onto your knees. Keep your toes tucked. Inhale, both arms up and over your head. Once again, stretch up right and stretch up left. Back to center, turn the palms in towards each other. Lift the heart, drop the tailbone, lean it on back, hips forward, heart lifted, gaze up, breathe. Now this might be your heart opener right here, like being willing to breathe into the shape here. But a few of you may choose to windmill that right arm down, find your right ankle. Feeling your way there, lifting up through the heart as the left arm reaches up. Inhale, back to center. Let's try that left side. Lift, scoop the tailbone, press your feet, inner thighs together, heart lifted, lean it on back. Stay here and breathe, or that left hand comes all the way down onto the left heel as you reach and extend up to the right fingertips. Breathe. Back to center. Okie dokie, let's drop it back into toe torture pose, hands on your hips. Let's bring it back to the balance of a toe stand. Lift your knees up. Sometimes your hands stabilize, sometimes not. Drop down, Malasana variation, round. Drop your head, curl. Let's go forward one more time. All right, moving forward, rise again, toe stand. Drop your knees. Toe torture. Come on up, kneeling. This time the right hand reaches back, maybe catching that right heel. Lift and lengthen, and then a few of you may choose to draw the left hand back, maybe tapping that left heel. Catch a hold of your heels, lift the heart, scoop the tailbone, inner thighs together, pressing your toes, maybe drop your head back. Big inhale. Big exhale. The exit, one hand to one hip. Bring yourself back up. Exhale, hands find their way to prayer. Take a moment here, pause and integrate. Inhale from the knees all the way to the center of the brain. All right, let's try other side. Keep the toes tucked under. Here we go, both hands reach up. Keep rooted and grounded as that right arm reaches up. Bring that left hand down, catch a hold, lean it on back. Maybe windmill that right hand center your heart up to the sky. Drop your head. Press the hips forward, shoulders back and down. Breathe. The exit, make your way back up. Right hand, right hip, left hand to the sky. Right hand meets her, hands find their way to the heart. Hips down to the heels. Open the soles of your feet. Press to the feet, lift the heart, shoulders back and down. Find our balance again, toe stand, lift up the knees. Malasana variation, drop it back and round. Nicely done, rock your way all the way forward, find tabletop pose. Somewhat familiar pose to us all here. Spread the fingers nice and wide, tops of the feet to the earth. Give the tops of the feet a little tap. Tappity tap tap. Back to center, spread the fingers wide, index points forward. Feel that from the pinky finger all the way to the thumb. Inner wrist lift, shoulders melt back and down. Glide the heart forward into the tailbone. Lift, press through your shins and the ankles and the tops of your feet. Feel all 10 toes on the earth. Exhale, round. Feel your hands, feel your feet. Feel your heart. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more. Breathing, opening, stretching the heart in all directions. Tap into your willingness. Feel your heart. And let it open as it feels organically useful to you. Okey-doke, hips back down to the heels, this time with the feet flat. And simply rock your hips over to one side. Free your legs. Shake them out. Spread your toes, ankle circles, wrist circles. Roll it back. Find Sukhasana, easy pose, and feel the feet where they have landed. Opposite the feet open, the ankle bones open a little bit, knees drop. Pitted belly drops, tailbone drops, hips are heavy. A little bit of press into the earth. Glides the spine tall and a little lift of the heart. Shoulders back. Drop the shoulder blades down. Feel the heart lengthen forward. Breathe into the space of the heart. Feel that heart center. Center. You'll know it's centered if it feels a little quieter in the mind. Let your head follow that alignment of the heart, softening the eyes, unclenching the jaw. Forehead soften, and that spot right between the eyes, the third eye, the Ajna chakra. Place of intuition and wisdom. Let that open. One more inhale here. Exhale out everything. The eyes are closed. Allow them to open afresh. Guide the hands to the heart in an effort to remember The opening of the heart starts with a willingness to open the heart. It's an inside job. My heart feels a little brighter. I hope yours does too. Namaste.